We finally made it, guys. We endured for many years. But finally, the banner everybody's been waiting for, and the unit everybody's been waiting for in CG is finally here. It's actually the real, we're in the timeline. We're in the real timeline, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and skip through all this because we don't care about any of this. It's just quizzes and stuff. Alright, there he is. CG Ramza. He's actually real. He is actually coming. He is a premium unit, so that means he's going to be good. And actually, the other unit, Agrias, actually seems pretty good herself because she also has 150% amp. And usually on breaker type units, they don't put that on characters, but I was told she has 150% amp, unless that was just wrong. But we'll have to see what happens in a few days when I review them. But he is going to be an Earth premium damage dealer. He already seems really powerful. His card, of course, is the usual premium. 650 flat stats at the end. This picture doesn't show it. Here it is. The middle part is kind of weird because it has killers on it, but it still has 650 flat stats at the end, so it's still good. So this card would be pretty good with if you need those killers. And what's really amazing is his S-Teamer gives him 1,000 flat attack and magic, and apparently he's going to be both attack and magic damage dealer, so he has a pretty good leader skill, Earth, so Snovinka is definitely not worth pulling anymore. If you are wondering if you should even pull for her, no, you should not. Disaster banner. He also has 750% for Revolution, I believe, so it's very nice. And then he has 40% sword and peril in his Brave Shift form, 24 hits. So he's going to work with several units like Squall, Rain, the Richt in the future. So, yep. And then, oh yeah, he has some like cooldown reduction thing for himself, but I guess that would be kind of good for if he has a mod buff cooldown, you can just reduce it so you can do more strong damage. And apparently he's also true Brave Shift, so like. It's Ramza, guys. It's CG Ramza. And he's true Brave Shift. He has really strong damage. He's a very good leader. Amazing stuff. This is what they should have done in the beginning. Not, of course, not a leader and all that kind of stuff, but you got to make banners good for kind of niche games. I know you guys love tactics, but it's still kind of a niche game, to be honest. So those previous banners of FFT were never really that amazing, and that's part of the reason why we never had it until now. So they're trying again. And I really think this one's going to sell. You have a really top tier Earth damage dealer. Earth is not really that popular right now. And now you're going to have a very powerful Earth breaker in Agrias. So she also gets 500 flat stats when you equip her S-Teamer. Her Teamer is not too bad. 6-7 attack. And she has some fields. She has 30% fields. 150% amp, as you can see there. That one with the E on it. 24 hits, 89% breaks. She has SLB, but I mean, she's still pretty powerful, I think. I feel like she's pretty good. And then the usual filler vision card, whatever. And then Delita is getting a Neo Vision Awakening. Sadly, he's also SLB, but he has 24 hits. They didn't really go much into him, so I'm assuming he's not going to have a whole lot, but you have more slots to get rid of in your unit inventory now. You probably have like 1 million Delitas. I know I do. So, also they're removing the damage thing on his S-Teamer, so now it's just 100 attack and magic, 100% attack and magic. So that's pretty good. On global it's still 80%, but I guess they'll have to change it. They're gonna have to do something with it, unless they're just gonna do it at 80% attack and magic with no restriction. And I guess I don't know. And then these units are getting buffed, but does anyone care about these? I mean, you're not going to be using any of these. It'd be fun too. I mean, Orlando's getting buffed, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. They need Neo Vision Awakenings, and they didn't get them, but at least Delita did. And then here's the event. Tickets. I actually did get one Neo Vision from these tickets like a few weeks ago, but it was an older Neo Vision. I didn't care about it, so. And then what's really funny is that since Tactics never really got any kind of Neo Visions or anything, they never had this kind of a dungeon before, so they actually had to make one. They have not made one in a long time now. It's been over, like, I think it's like over a year and a half or more since they've even made one of these. So you're gonna have to actually go in there and get something because you don't have any stored up on for a lot of other characters, you know, in doing raids and the certificate events. You usually get these kind of things nowadays. You don't have to do this dungeon, but there hasn't been any of these tokens here, so you have to actually go in and get it. And also, Rams is not getting ignored. He actually is getting an event equipment. There has been, like, the past few months, there has sometimes have been, like, the premium unit hasn't gotten the event equipment for some reason. Like Tyvus, the new Tyvus, he didn't get event equipment, but his banner units did for some reason. But Ramza is getting 500 flat attack close. 30% MP, very nice. And he has 76 attack on us. So that's pretty good. You can't really ask for much better than that. And FFT is finally getting an FFBE, I believe, with this first part. And then the second one is Agrias, and he is the free unit in mid-July. So look forward to that, I guess. But finally, I believe that's an FFBE because they've never had one. So there you go with that. I guess they were waiting. And then a big shocker, not just because of the choice, Celeste is getting the crowns, but she's actually good. They're actually good crowns. So her Brave Shift form, she has 350% full stat buff and 300% LB damage buff. And she also has, I think somewhere, it's supposed to be somewhere at the top, 100% Ice Amp. So they're actually good crowns. You're probably going to be using her Brave Shift form more than her base form nowadays. So we'll have to see what her base form gets, but I'm assuming it's not going to be very much, because I'm sure they don't want to make her better than Cecil. But her Brave Shift form, very nice ice support now. 350% stats, that's pretty rare on the JB version. Even the global version is kind of rare every now and then. So 300% stat buff, pretty good as well. So new Dark Vision Abyss. So Vlad and Shiva is coming together as one unit, I guess. They don't have it finished yet, so that's why they're not showing it, I guess. The campaign, the usual logging campaign, and there's a coin here, which I didn't notice that when I was watching this earlier. I didn't notice those coins. And then there's free pulls, and if you exchange those coins there, you get, I guess, one of these characters, and then you get crowns and stuff. Oh, here's the pool, I believe, for that ticket. There's not a picture here for some reason. There's another login bonus, by the way, that has a guaranteed Neovision ticket. I'm assuming this is what this is going to be for. So you could get Saz, who's okay. Could get Vanille, who's a little bit better. Lightning's there, of course. Tyvus, but I'm sure a lot of you already have Tyvus. The rest, I guess there really isn't anyone else you would really want. I guess Johanna for her TMR. But most of you guys probably have most of these characters at like EX a million at this point, I'm assuming. Even from free pulls. Even if you're like a free-to-play player, you probably have tons of Neovisions that you already have at EX3 that are really old. Because it's just, there's so many pulls coming into the game that you're going to get a bunch of older Neovisions. So, but that's it. So I think that's it. Let me check. Oh, here's the login for the something, a lot of downloads. A lot of downloads, so I think it's 14 million downloads. And or 140 million. I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of those. I'm sure it's 140, not 14, but that ticket there is going to guarantee you a Neovision. And see those keys there? That's when it becomes a global. I don't know how they're going to distribute it on global, because they don't usually have logins like this, but these keys will allow you to go into those older events. So pretty cool, right? And the rest we don't care about on global, or just in general, because that's Ultima stuff, paid wiki. So that's it. Okay, so CG Ramza, guys, make sure to stay tuned to this channel, because I'm pretty much sure I'm the only one covering JP at this point, other than Sinzar, I guess. But stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to be reviewing Ramza, I'm going to be reviewing Agrias, I'm going to be reviewing Delita, and we'll see how it goes out. But I think that he's going to be pretty good because he's premium. The only downside is probably going to be the EX2 requirement for the 100% amp. Oh, there it is. They even admit it right there. There's the image. So yeah, you need EX2 for the 150% amp like usual, but on global it'll be a little easier to get EX2 because of the VIP shop. There's no VIP shop on JP, so that's it. So CG Ramza's here finally. It only took a few years, but we finally did it, guys. So make sure to once again to stay tuned for the information when I'll be reviewing him, and hopefully it'll be turning out pretty good. And I'll see you guys when that review comes out. Peace.